And here's what's happening at Ewetopia Farms today. There they go. That was easy. Really happy. Australian genetics.
2 Dorset rams, RRs. That's them all. They all got shorn off today. And now you gotta let the boys have a chance. This cut was a real pain in the butt. The corn is probably 6.5 feet high.
Let's get started. It just started to rain out there. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. And our sheep should be getting here soon. And the rain just started, so hopefully they get here before it's a real downpour. They're here. They just pulled into the driveway. Oh, classic bound. Hi. Hi there. You going to the classic? Hi. Hi there. Hi. Hi guys. You look okay? So we're backing these boys up. Apparently they're not friendly or halter trained. So we don't want anyone escaping. But apparently Warren's a master at this. Warren's a Suffolk breeder who we got knockout from. He's the one driving the truck right now. And this is Andy. He's an ex-Dorset breeder. I guess he's out of sheep now, I'm thinking. But he... There we go. Block that gate just so no one... Just... There they go. That was easy.
Yeah, this is a manual job.
Hi, buddies.
If we buy sheep, we always keep them in here for about a month, a few weeks, make sure they're okay. I'll take a window out probably tonight if it's too hot. And they're going to spend and see how they react. Yeah, they're a different type than we have.
So these are these have Australian bloodlines.
They should, yeah.
Yeah.
Australian bloodlines. Sure.
These are our 2 new boys. I'm really liking them. Really happy. I'm glad I like them better than the ones I saw in the trailer. Because I went and checked what I could have bought. And these guys have got more capacity and width and depth to them. And definitely beautiful Dorset heads. Happy with these guys. Really happy. Australian genetics. Right now they have to move some sheep around because as they drive, they're stopping at various farms too and dropping sheep off. Not all of them are going to the classic.
That's fine, yeah. We sold in our production sale.
This is Arnie sitting by the lake in a parking lot by the hospital. I've gone inside because my son was admitted into ICU and we're trying to figure out exactly what's going on with him and yeah, what the problem is. They're not quite sure. He's had a whole battery of tests, but he's having a lot of trouble breathing and taking in oxygen, so it's been very scary.
Well, that's our 2 big boys. We finally got them home. 2 Dorset rams, RRs. And they're definitely a couple meaty guys. They look pretty friendly. They got those nice soft eyes on them. Little short ears. So gave them some fresh hay tonight and they ate the whole thing up pretty well. And they're both chewing their cuds, so I'm thinking they're fitting in. Want to take a look at you, buddies? Hey, there you go. There they are. Hey, hello camera. Good wide muzzles on them. Definitely look like Dorsets, so. And they're pretty relaxed, so they're feeling pretty good after that long trip across Canada. So they came all the way from the prairies. So that's a long ride for these guys. If you people don't know how big Canada is, Canada's a huge country. They basically came across Canada. Well, not quite, but they at least traveled, I would say, halfway across Canada, yes, I would think. But anyways, hey buddy, you're not camera shy, are you? Eh? Well, I'm just doing chores tonight, so let them find their home tonight, and I'll probably leave that one light on tonight for them. So it's dark in the back of the pen, and they can lie down, and hopefully everything's okay with them. It's always a little bit of an adjustment to a new barn, a new farm, so. Anyways, I'm just doing chores right now. So, on the back of the barn we have the sheep we're going to shear tomorrow, and we have a whole bunch of ram lambs that we're going to shear tomorrow. So they're in this barn here today. This is a lambing barn. So they were brought over here that they be handy for shearing. I'm not quite sure if the shearer is coming tomorrow, but he might be coming tomorrow. He didn't come today because it was raining so heavily. He didn't want to travel on the 401, which is a major highway across Canada, because of the traffic and the heavy rain. So he's going to try to come tomorrow. And if he doesn't come tomorrow, I guess we'll make another appointment, but we'll see what happens. So I'm just doing night chores tonight. And Lynn's been gone all day. She might talk to you about that. She might not want to talk to you about that, but Lynn's got problems today. And I hope she works everything out for the best. And I just wanted to show you that we received 2¼ inches of rain. A lot of rain. It is extremely wet right now. And I'm just going to start chores right now. So today we were shearing sheep, and we sheared off our keeper rams that we held back. I can show you them in a few minutes. And the ewes we sheared off was a little disappointing because, yeah, I'm not going to make excuses. I'm extremely busy. I was a little bit delayed in everything, and they probably should be in better shape than what they are in. But I'm going to look after them right now and start feeding them actually harder. But it just caught me off guard. Yeah. So, anyways, got a problem. We'll fix that problem. And I'll show you the ram lambs in a second. I'm just going to start feeding. It's about 7:30 at night. And it looks like it's going to rain again. So, these are all the ram lambs that we held back this year. They look pretty good. That second one in there is from Hannibal. So you see, he makes them a little smaller. That fourth one's from Hannibal, a little smaller. But all around, they look pretty good. All rams. Good testicles on them. So, that's them all. They all got shorn off today. So they should do a little better. I always find sheep do a little better when they're showing off. They seem to overheat a little bit. And these are the two Dorsets that had some scald feet. They're actually fine now. We're probably eventually going to let them back outside again. And right now I have a ewe that's not feeling well right there. And I got to bring a bale of hay in here for these ewes. This is a group of ewes that didn't have lambs. These are all young ewes, so we're going to give them a second chance. So I'm going to remove the chute a little bit and bring a bale in from that door because my skid steer is broken right now. It's getting repaired. Just got the ram lambs shoring off. Max, leave them alone, Max, please. Lie down. So they haven't been out here for about a week. So they're all shoring off. And this is their little yard, so they can fool around in here. And you can see how much the grass is growing up in the last few days. It's been wet, so it's growing really well. Max, leave them alone. So it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon right now. And these guys can spend the rest of the few hours out here eating away. And we locked the ewe lambs up because I don't want any trouble in between that fence. So the ewe lambs got locked up now. They're out all day today. So you guys had your chance to eat grass, and now you gotta let the boys have a chance. So pretty soon we're gonna get these little lambs all showing off, get rid of that wool, because yeah, they're pretty good size right now, and should get rid of the wool. And these guys here, we're going to do some picking to see who we're going to keep. I guess Lynn says we're going to keep that one. She's got green on that one for some reason. So Lynn's not here today. Lynn has a little bit of problems with her family right now. Not a problem, just a little bit of a misfortune. She'll probably talk about that on her own. So I'm just here working today. I think I'm going to go to the barn. I have a sick ewe in the barn that didn't get shown off, and I'm probably going to shear that off myself right now for a few minutes and clean that up. I dewormed all the adult rams this morning myself without Lynn, and I'm going to shear off that sheep right now myself, and if I get done I'll show you how that turned out. Just out checking the fields. So yeah, it's doing quite well. It's about a foot high. I would say it's about a foot high right now, the alfalfa. Not in blossom yet, but this was the field that took so long to cut off, so this stuff is not in blossom. But the first hay I took off actually is in blossom. That's probably 20 inches high there. Well, we drove a little flat right here, so it looks a little tough looking. But yeah, I'm thinking in a few days we're going to get roaring again. Yeah, that is probably, I'm 6'2", so that is, yeah, that's a half foot past my knee. I'm thinking that's over 2 feet high, that alfalfa. Yeah, it's a year for hay. And just to show you how wet it is here, this land is, now here's a spot that got drowned out, but it shows you how wet it is. That is water. See the water there? Yeah, we're wet. But this alfalfa here is actually going flat right now. See it twisting down? Yeah, it's ready to come off. Extremely ready to come off. So I'm going to guess we're going to get moving real quickly again. Not looking forward to that. Actually, the first cut was a real pain in the butt. And I'm not really looking forward to starting up again. But it is what it is. Lynn's, Sunny. Lynn's not home right now, so she'll be home shortly. And I just thought I had a moment. I'm just checking to hear a car coming. And it's not Lynn. Okay, so I'm just in here taking a walk. Hopefully I'm going to mow this all down tomorrow. And we'll just dry that out and just take that in for bedding in the winter months. We'll just roll it out for bedding. I mean, it really makes really good bedding. Not the prettiest bedding, but it does a good job. And I'm just going to check that right there. Now, that's a pretty good crop of corn, I think, if I even say that myself. So this cornfield here actually was not plowed. We didn't plow it last year. I really don't have a no-till planter, but the planter does have down pressure and everything on it. So it has trash removal, I think they call it, and then it has the trash cutter and down pressure. But I always find it interesting how people plant their crops and different ways they plant it. So this wasn't plowed. It was in the spring. It was beans last year. In the spring, we took a disc over it to break it loose. And then I spread a little bit of fertilizer, broadcast some fertilizer on it for the corn. And then we went in with a cultivator and leveled it. And then I went and planted it. And that corn, I hate to say it, but I think it's some of the best corn around. But some of these people that went no-till, the corn is extremely inconsistent. So, yeah, I'm not sure which is the better way to plant crops. I've always had that thought, the more you put into it, the more you get out of it. But in a few minutes here, I'm going to go through this gate. You can see it right along the back there. It's extremely good. I'm thinking it's 6 feet high. And this corn was actually planted, gee, let me think now. I think this corn was planted the 20th of May. Like quite late. I was concerned about it. But it's really caught up. Like, totally not worried about it right now. But I'm going to climb over this gate and we'll get a good feel of what it looks like. But yeah, I'm amazed. I always tell Lynn, I'm always got bad machinery. I have old machinery. And I wish I had no-till and everything else that everybody else has. And maybe I should just stop talking like that. Because that's incredible corn. But let me jump over the fence. So right here, it's a little bit low right here. Because this is how we entered the bean field. Which isn't custom sprayed yet. So I don't know what that holdup is. It's probably the weather. But we'll just walk in here. And I'm 6'2", 6'1". And the corn, I'll put it on selfie here. So that's me. There's the corn. Yeah. The corn is probably 6.5 feet high. Honestly, I can't believe how that corn's growing. So what I'm always looking for with the corn is the size of those stalks. I figure on the bigger the stalks are, the healthier the corn is, and pretty large stalks. But yeah, I'm extremely happy with the corn. Let's take a look at the section here. Yeah. Again, let me go knock any corn down here. Again, yeah, it's that's me right there. So, can you see that? Yeah, that corn is 6.5 feet high. I can't believe it. I was so disappointed when we planted the corn because I said it was late. I'm never going to catch up. And actually, the corn looks fantastic. The corn looks fantastic. I go over and check the beans, but I don't really feel like it. I see the beans have not been sprayed yet. And we have some unwanted, I don't know if you can see it back there. And we have some unwanted corn in the beans. So they're going to have to spray for that, I think. But yeah, like I said, I always complain about no-till that I don't have it. And I'm thinking I'm probably at my age, I'm just going to stay where I am. That corn was planted on the 20th of May. To my eyes, the corn is a little late planted. But with the right weather, you'd never know it. It caught right up. And probably right now it's ahead of the game. I'm thinking that's going to ear out shortly. And it's, I think it's the 10th of July maybe or something. So yeah, definitely can't complain about that. I think they said, what, 1st of July, knee high? Boy, that grew 3 feet, 4 feet within the last 10 days. But we've had so much rain. And we had heat, we got heat. But yeah, I'm gonna mow this down. And once you mow off all this dead debris, within 2 weeks, this whole field will grow right back again and be nice and green. And I think the replacement lands will spend most of the fall out here until it snows. So yeah, can't complain about when you have a summer that's too wet, because you always have a lot growing. Now, I'm pretty lucky. All this land I'm even standing on is all tile drained. So I'm actually pretty lucky on that. It's getting rid of any exit water. And yeah, that's, people hate to pay for the tile drainage, but it does such a good job. Anyways, I'll stop boring you. I'm gonna get going.
So as you can see by this video, I've been away quite a lot. I sent a message to the community tab. I don't know if everyone knows how to read that. I assumed that those messages went to email, but maybe not. I'm not sure. But my son Aiden has been very sick and was admitted into ICU. He started in step-down ICU, which they're in levels, but he's been bumped up to full ICU. He's got a rare form of double pneumonia that's not responding well to antibiotics. He's been in there, I think it's 5 days now. So I've been spending every free moment I have at the hospital, and Arnie's been keeping up with everything around here, and I see he's made a few videos. So while I'm in the room with Aiden, we did watch the classic show together, and he enjoyed that. It helped get him distracted, and I'm able to patch together a video while I'm in his room too. So it's gonna look seamless, like there was no break, but really there's been no videotaping for about 5 days, just little snippets. But I'll keep you posted on what's going on. We're hoping like eventually things will kick in and he'll get better, but it's very, very scary. Yeah. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And be sure to stay tuned tomorrow, because we've got yet another surprise, and this surprise is a good surprise. Bye for now.